Hello Scorpio! Welcome to your weekly reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is for the week of April 16th through 22nd. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. All right? And if this is your first time here, I hope you'll pick up your own tarot cards and read right along with me. Okay? This is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together today. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I'm providing. Remember that the most important part of any tarot reading is you, and wow, look at that. Emperor energy, boss energy this week. You're really in control of things. You're really in control of things, and I think this is going to be a fantastic reading. Let's put this into some context with our Dove and Serpent spread. And as I do this, I want to also say that if there is anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments, okay? All right, finishing up the path of the serpent here. We got a lot of good cards today. Holy. Wow. All right, let's do our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. And we will see if this maybe will tie things together at the very end, or if it'll give us that confirmation that we need. So I encourage you to stick around until the end. We're going to see what that might reveal to us. Okay. So, man, this is really nice. We've got a lot of major. We've got some water, some fire, some air. We've got some major. We've got some air, some fire, and finally some earth. Really nice balance of cards. Really nice balance. Seems like we've got a little bit of everything, but we've got a lot of major arcana. There are a lot of forces involved here that you really can't control. These are things that are almost just ordained from the universe, you know, and there's really nothing to get in the way this week, right? As far as obstacles go, I don't really see there being any. Let's start with this Emperor. Scorpio, I think this week, especially this week, you are really stepping into a leadership role, okay? I don't know if this is happening in the workplace, in your relationship, in your school or your career. It seems to be everywhere. You seem to be stepping into the foreground all in every aspect of your life, okay? There's no way to pin this down to, oh, in your relationship now you're starting to kind of take charge. Yeah. In your workplace, in your career, in the daily work that you do, you're starting to take charge. Yeah. Even in your spiritual work, you're starting to have this confidence of your own abilities. You're really believing in yourself. You know? And I don't think this is really a new feeling, but I think it's going to really be required of you this week, right? It's really going to be maybe put to the test, but it's going to be put to good use, right? This confidence. It's not an overbearing, bossy, arrogant kind of thing. It's very calm assertiveness. It's a gentle kind of leadership. Servant leadership, right? We've got a lot of good water energy around you. We've got this good fire energy around you. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of power. There's a lot of, hard work, a lot of commitment, a lot of responsibilities. But you're the Emperor after all, and it's not gender specific, okay? It is this ability to have your vision and execute it, right? This is about you knowing what needs to be done and making sure it's done, whether it's by you or whether you have to assemble your forces, you have to delegate, you have to give orders and commands. You've got this, Wherever your leadership may be required, in whatever realm of your life, if it's something, again, related to your career or your job, your finances, your business that you're running, your creative projects, your organization that you're involved in, community groups, churches, temples, lodges, charitable organizations, relationships with family, friends, your spouse or partner. Wherever this is taking place, your internal world, your relationship with your own soul, with God, Goddess, deity, you really have this confidence now. You've been infused with this power. And it's a very responsible power. With great power comes great responsibility. It's true, though. I don't remember what movie that's from. Maybe you let me know. But this is a very important week for you. So in some way, this leadership, this confidence that you have, this fiery emperor energy, it's still at the same time very gentle, right? And I'll tell you why. We're going to skip around a little bit today. I'll tell you why it's a gentle energy. I'll tell you what is keeping this emperor from being the tyrant, from being the bully. It's the Empress up here above everything. This is your ideal. This is your aspiration. Your true love, it seems, is to love, really. Is to nurture, to take care, to be, the thing about an emperor, right? Or a king or a queen or some sort of person in that sort of position. Their duty is to the realm, right? I mean, they're successful, they're living the high life, sure, but in theory at least, and I'm not advocating for the monarchy or anything. Their responsibility is to the people, to everyone else in their life. That is their job, that is their duty. They are servants, right? Servant leader. So I feel like you kind of have the same thing. Like you're at the head of your household, perhaps. You're at the head of your department or the head of your company. You're in that leadership role, and your duty is to make sure everyone is well taken care of. I wonder if you work in healthcare. I wonder if you work in the medical field in some way. I feel like maybe you're not so much hands-on in the medical field. Maybe you work in a hospital. I was going to say the emergency department. Maybe not emergency. Maybe you work in, like a surgical ward or something like that, where you're more of a supervisor or manager. You still get hands-on, but it's more about you orchestrating the care. It's about you taking care of the realm, right? Making sure everybody in your area, on your floor, is getting the best care possible, is being taken care of. Now, maybe I'm wrong about the medical stuff, but I feel that kind of vibe with you. Maybe you'll let me know how that is playing out in your life, if that is indeed in the medical field somewhere, or if this is in a different kind of, manifestation of this energy. But I feel like it is this love and care and concern and compassion for other people that prevents the emperor from becoming a bully and a tyrant. If you wanted nothing else but power, well, you could have that because of that emperor energy. But that's not what you want. You're not just power hungry. You're hungry to feed everyone. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we get with the Empress energy. It's a real love. And I think your aspiration is to make a difference in the individual life and just in the world. You want to feel like you've had an impact. And by God, with these two, with the Emperor and Empress, I think you are making an impact. I really think you are. Now, going back to the relatively recent past, we have this Lust or Strength card. This could have been a situation recently where you were in need, you were hungry, and someone else fed you, right? You were in need of this love, care, and compassion, and someone was there for you, right? Could be that you went through your own kind of health crisis, and I mean, this could be in the distant past, I guess, as well. It could be childhood, maybe young adulthood. You went through something where someone else assisted you in getting your power back, getting your vitality back, nurturing you, caring for you. And that sparked something in you. And I think that's why now we have this Emperor, Empress energy. You find yourself in a leadership position with the opportunity and the desire and the aspiration to really make a difference, to have an impact on someone else's life the way someone had an impact on yours, maybe back in the day. Okay? So this is the Luster Strength card. This is the real magic that happened to you. This was the kind of the turning point, maybe even the defining moment in your life. And I wonder what this was. If you feel like sharing, please do. I think it's something intensely personal. I feel like it's something where maybe prior to that you never thought, you never really believed that people could really care for each other that way, you know? But I feel like you had that experience. Somebody, or maybe a group of people, maybe an organization, maybe the healthcare industry or something, really restored you. Not only physically and with your vital energy, but restored your faith in humanity even, right? I know that sounds kind of serious and maybe it's a little too cliche, but we're going to talk about this Four of Swords that we have crossing over all of this today. I think you have the opportunity this week to really make an impact in one particular person's life. I think they're an air sign person, we have down here. I think it's maybe someone about your age. I'm feeling a masculine energy. I feel like you have the opportunity to really make an impact with them. I think really get hands-on to help this person this week. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this chest congestion. I apologize. So the Four of Swords here is the opportunity to restore someone else, right? I feel like maybe if this is a patient, if this is a friend or family member, coworker or something, a client or something, right? You have the opportunity to really restore them, to really give them the opportunity or put them in the position to heal, to recover from something. Okay, and this could all be financial too. Maybe you're a financial advisor. Maybe you are the manager of a bank or something. I don't know. But you have the opportunity directly to impact this person's life in a good way, right? Using your Emperor, Empress energy. What we see in the immediate future, I'm going to go straight to the immediate future, is the Ace of Cups. So this is a situation where not only are you going to help this person tremendously and really be hands-on and really in some way take care of them, but it's going to do wonders for you. It is such a rewarding experience for you, you know? And maybe because you are in this leadership role, you don't have the opportunity to really get hands-on every day. But this is a special case. Maybe this person reminds you of you, you know? So it really is going to light something up in you. It's really going to be an emotional experience. It may be so intense that it even brings you to tears a little bit, right? It's going to have like tears of joy, right? And of happiness and of this love energy because you're really able to make a difference and have an impact in this person's life. And I think that is something quite amazing. Not a lot of people, I think, get that opportunity or take advantage of that opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. So I think this is a very, very special week for you. And I would love to just end it here, but we have some more energy, some more wonderful energy to get to. First thing is underneath everything, we've got the Nine of Wands here. This doesn't really need a lot of commentary from me. This is strength. This is what is inside of you. Strength, resolve, commitment, head and heart in unison, in harmony. Internal, external realities line up. This is a real inner strength and inner resolve, commitment to your work, to your principles, to your aspirations, commitment to all of the energy we see above it, right? To the Lust or Strength card, to the Emperor, to the Empress, to this Ace of Cups even, and to this opportunity this week to get hands-on with that Four of Swords. So your world, your activities, your life, your conscious focus really matches what you feel in your heart. You're really doing your will. You're doing what you were meant to do, if you believe in that sort of thing. Even if you don't, you understand the feeling. You understand what it feels like to be doing what you're meant to be doing. Even if you don't believe in, predeterminism or determinism or destiny or fate or anything like that. You don't have to believe in anything. You understand that feeling. When you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you can feel it and you know it. Okay, that's the inner resolve. That's the sun and the moon being together, right? Being in harmony. So the path of the serpent here is pretty straightforward. Also, we've got this Prince of Swords, which is, I think, the person that you have the opportunity to really make an impact on. Okay. I don't know much about this person. They may not even really be an air sign. You may not know what their astrological sign is. But we've got the connection with the air, okay? Now, I said with the Four of Swords that this was the opportunity to help someone. Well, we've got the air connection here, so I think it's this person, okay? They may be an air sign, they may not be an air sign, but this is the person that you're going to connect with, right? That you're going to connect with obviously in a mental way, an intellectual way, with the mind, right? By words and by communication, the sharing of information. And that's going to really spark this water. This is the healing water energy. This is healing them, healing yourself. There's really this connection. There's this unity. It's almost like the two of you are cut from the same cloth. It could even be could be a twin flame kind of situation. There's some sort of unity between the two of you. And initially I thought, well, maybe that is just you seeing a lot of yourself in them, and it has that emotional connection. The next thing that we have is the Two of Wands in your environment. Well, the Two of Wands, really, this is the wand and the scepter that the Emperor must wield, in order to make decisions. As long as you are holding on to your scepter, your wand, you're in control, you're making decisions, and people are going to listen to you. So I think that you are one who is very capable of making decisions. You're not relinquishing control. The people around you respect you. I think that's what I'm getting from this. Is a real respect. It's a real I want to say that the way this situation develops, it may be something where so much of your Empress energy is focused on this person. With this Empress and this cup go into this person here, right? Everything's focused here. So what might be happening as like a rebound in your environment is a little too much of the power, a little too much of the leadership, I think there is the risk that the Emperor, now that the Empress has kind of gone off and is doing this, now the Emperor has maybe too much freedom to be that bully, to be a little bit of that tyrant, okay? I think this is the kind of warning here. To say that you don't want your Emperor energy to be exaggerated or to rebound while your Empress is taking care of this particular person. Okay? Now, I know that may not make sense, but when the cat's away, the mice will play. All right? And it could be that you start getting a little short-tempered with the people around you, right? The Two of Wands in your environment. A little too much fire in dealing with your kind of usual people, coworkers, or whoever is involved. And I think that's because all of your love, all of your gentleness is focused on this Prince of Swords. So that's just a little bit of a warning there, a little bit of a caution, right? Let's keep that Emperor in check. And then we also see the Priestess. There is a lot of spiritual knowledge to be gained from this situation. I think not only is this an opportunity for you to make an impact and to feel that joy and that happiness for having helped someone who, maybe reminds you a lot of yourself or something like that. But there really is an opportunity for you to download spiritual information. I feel like this is more than just a great opportunity to make a difference. No, this is an opportunity for you to really open up this spiritual pathway to whatever higher power you believe in. God, goddess, deity, higher self, higher soul, guardian angels, spirit guides, whatever it is. It's a real opportunity for a download here. Okay? Real opportunity. And what we see next, kind of, if you take advantage of this download, is this 6. This is a strange configuration of energy. This is all of your planets being in alignment. It's almost like this download is going to restructure your spiritual DNA. It's almost like through this download, all of the planets in your, let's say, your astrological chart are going to form an unbelievable configuration and just an unbelievable alignment, right? It's like it's going to restructure the blueprint of who you are. Like it's really going to restructure your spiritual DNA. Okay? So I don't know. This is a little bit of an odd vibe that I'm getting because I feel like there's something way deeper. It's almost like we're in this kind of this situation with these, and then we just get like that alarm bell going off that there's something else. Hold on, let's stop the presses. All that is, not meaningless, but all of this is kind of small potatoes compared to this. So there is a spiritual download coming that is going to restructure things for you. I want to look at that mystery card and see what that can reveal. I feel like we're on a different track now. Do you feel that? I feel that the vibe really shifted. There's something very important coming through for you with this priestess energy that really is going to restructure things. I don't want to predict this. I don't want to predict this mystery card. I don't know what it could be. I don't know what this message is. I don't know what this download is. Let's just look at this card. It's moon energy. Moon energy. Interesting that we have also the high priestess, which is the moon, rules the moon. So there's something coming through, I think, because of the emotional component of this week's scenario. I think because of the intense emotions there, it's unlocking something. That Ace of Cups, I think, is really like turning on the tap wide open for some spiritual. It's an unknown spiritual landscape that you're entering into, right? It's restructuring your spiritual DNA, but we don't know what is coming next. This is the moon energy. This is the unknown. This is the brink of an important change. And it may be a little frightening. It may be a little bit unnerving how intense this is going to be. Okay? We don't know what this landscape is going to look like. But I do know that you have to bring all of your leadership, all of your spiritual powers, all of your sunlight into this new landscape. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to see your way. Okay? Because this is darkness, this is confusion, this is the stuff of nightmares. Right? So we need to bring our flashlight. Okay? And I'm very, very curious what this is going to look like for you, because this was a very drastic and distinct shift in the flow of this week's energy. So I'm really curious. We're going to do the extended too. Please stick around. Click on the link that's right up here and you can have access to the extended reading. I want to explore these cards a little bit more and see if we can get a better idea of what is kind of coming down the line for you. Okay. Scorpio, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I really appreciate you being here. Again, click on the link for the extended. This was your reading for April 16th through 22nd here on Dove and Serpent Tarot.